some playoff games because I don't feel like getting to work quite yet. So just to catch you up, I've got two teams. I play Seahawks in the NFC, and I play Jacksonville in the AFC. It's a me versus AI league for now. I think I might be getting to the point where I am ready to where I'm getting ready to potentially join another league, but I just don't really know how that works. So I don't I really like having things go by my schedule. So I don't know how it works when you play in another league and you've got games against other folks and how often you have to keep up on it. I suppose every league is different, so I need to start looking into some of that. But I enjoy the AI leagues because it's solely at my schedule preference. But I think I'm getting ready to do something beyond that because um, I don't know, the AI challenge is not completely what I would love for it to be. I'd like things to be a little bit harder. But that being said, here I am with the Seahawks, and I have a really, really solid team, and I still lost two games this year. So while it's not an enormous challenge to get into the playoffs and to get into the Super Bowl, I'm not going 16-0 with both of my teams. However, I am 16-0 with the Jaguars, which is funny because they are not as good a team as the Seahawks. Um, ratings wise, what am I 91 OVR with the Seahawks? I'm also 91 with the Panthers, but there's a significant difference in playing with the teams, and maybe one of them is just more my style of play than the other one, and so that could be part of it. Here's one of my rookies from this year. He's already, if you take off the morale bump, he's an 82 OVR center, so phenomenal offensive lineman for me. And I think I picked him up at the end of the first round, or maybe into the second round. All right, so we are going to play playoff game number one. This is the divisional round because I was the number one seed. I was able to just watch the wild card version. I got a game against Arizona Cardinals, which I played twice in the season because they're in my division. And I believe that they are they weren't an easy win from what I remember, but gosh, they're 8-7-1. So great, congratulations to them for making it this far into the playoffs with that record. So it reminds me of in real life the year that the Seahawks were, I think, 7-9, and I don't think they made it to the Super Bowl, but I think they did make it to the divisional round. So, or maybe even the NFC Championships. I'm not sure. So here we go. So this is playoff game number one for me in the division round, Seahawks against Arizona. And then separately, I don't know who the Jaguars are playing in their divisional round, but I'll have that maybe this morning if I have time. Got a couple of solid things on my schedule this morning that I have to show up to, but one of the great things about my job is I work when I want to. And of course, if I'm not working, my business doesn't grow, but I enjoy being able to have the flexibility to do it when I want. And then the flexibility to play in football when I want, because most of the people I know are already clocked in and working for the day. So let's see what we can do with the Seahawks here. I have a really solid running game. I really love Beal, who is a draft pickup. No, I could have done that better. Darn it. Yeah, I really like him. He's a Saquon Barkley type runner. He's fast. He's an elusive back, but he's really strong, so he breaks some tackles. So we'll see what we can do here.
On second down.
Okay, that could have been worse.
He'll get two, maybe three. Up near
all right, we're going to have to do this differently here.
I think that's the type of run we'll continue to see throughout this game.
Make a change.
Down, I don't expect a lot of big plays to be broken.
Third play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5. Wilson.
There we go. Should be able to get away with that. Yep, good. Kind of my favorite medium pass play. What I like about it is I really have 4 options on that play. I've got 2 tight end throwing options. I like to throw to my right receiver, or I can run. I rarely throw to my left receiver. So really want to get the running game going, so we're gonna head back there and see if we can get something going.
On first down.
Really not.
He'll get this down only to about the 46. Making the
really not making a ton of. Oh, here we go. This is going to be. Oh, it's okay. So Bobby Wagner is their linebacker, solid linebacker. So no wonder he's challenging the running game. There we go. I usually like that defensive formation because it means that. Oh, great. That's great. It usually means that I can run. The good news is that Pollard, who is my backup running back, is a really solid guy, but he's not Beal.
They run it for the first time with Tony Pollard. It's a pickup of
hopefully that injury. Oh, dislocated hip. Okay, so more than likely he's done for the playoffs. That's unfortunate, but that's all right. We'll be okay.
From the 31, Wilson.
Oh, come on, Wilson. Wilson is usually a better passer than that. I don't usually have to worry about, but I didn't get my feet set. That's probably what it is.
Needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. On third down.
Wide open in the middle of the field. There we go. Get down to the 5.
Before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up the first and goal.
I like this play because it gives me an audible option to run it if they have a lineup that's defensive. Get in there. Nope. I'm sure you guys that are watching are not super impressed with my running abilities today. I'm not going to audible this because I don't like the defensive lineup for a run. So. See what happens here. Ah, that's not great. Man, no pass coverage on the right side there at all. Okay. 3rd and goal. 9 yards back. Let's see what we can do.
When you're this close to the goal line, you got to expect pressure from the defense, so the ball's got to come out fast. Got to get out of his hands quicker.
Now Wilson.
Run it in. Nope, get there. Okay, good. We got there. All right. I hate letting Wilson get hit like that, but if I'd have slid, I wouldn't have made it into the end zone. So, and luckily he didn't fumble or get hurt.
Looking sharp on that first drive. These guys, of course, coming off back-to-back victories, and you see that kind of advancing into this game, don't you?
You certainly do, and when you have a team that doesn't get too full of itself, even though they've won 2 games in a row, you get the end result that we saw there, that nice opening drive, because they're sharp, they're focused, and they're locked into everything that they're doing.
All right, sadly, I've got something that came up, so I'm going to pause. I don't know if I can also pause my recording. We'll try that out, because I really don't know how this works. Nope, we're just going to end it here, because I got to go.